Hello friends and welcome to Miss Debbie's Storytime. I'm so happy you're here to join me. Today we're going to be reading a book about snowmen. Have you had a chance to make a snowman outside? We've had lots of snow and we're getting more snow next week. So I thought it might be appropriate to read a book about snowmen. But this book is about snowmen at night. Have you ever built a snowman? And then the next day you ran out to see what he looks like and he looks a little bit different? Well, that's what this story is about. And it's going to tell us why they look different the next day. So here we go. Snowmen at Night. This book is written by Caroline Buhner and illustrated by Mark Buhner. Let's see. Snowman at night. There he is, building his snowman during the day. One wintry day, I made a snowman, very round and tall. The next day when I saw him, he was not the same at all. I wonder what was different. What do you think was different? Let's see if you're right. His hat had slipped. His arms had drooped down. He really looked a fright. It made me start to wonder, what do snowmen do at night? I think that snowmen start to slide when it gets really dark. Off the lawn and down the street, right into the park. There they are, sliding down the street. They're waving to each other. They gather in a circle while they wait for all the others, sipping cups of ice-cold cocoa made by snowman mothers. Ice-cold cocoa? Ooh, Miss Debbie likes warm cocoa. What about you? Then the snowman games begin. They line up in their places, each one anxious for his turn in the snowman races. Oh, look, they're really taking this seriously. We have one snowman down here and he's lost his hat. After everyone has had a chance at racing once or twice, they go on over to the pond to do skating tricks on ice. Well, that looks like a lot of fun. Wouldn't you love to drive by a pond and see all those snowmen skating on the ice? That would be great. What are they doing here? Can you guess what they're doing? What do you do when you lie down in the snow and you wave your arms and your legs? Let's see if we're right. Sometimes they start giggling and then they act like clowns. They bump into each other till they all fall down. He looks like he's making a snow angel. They gather up their snowballs. The pitcher takes his aim. Then underneath the moonlit sky, they play a baseball game. Look at, they're using the broom as a bat. They really know how to have fun at night. No one knows just how it started, but soon it's quite a sight, with snowmen throwing snowballs in the world's best snowball fight. Sure looks like they're having a lot of fun. Then it's time for sledding. It's a wild ride down the hill. Whee! Look at all those snowmen sliding down the hill. That looks like fun. Wahoo! They yell. This is by far the snowman's biggest thrill. They look like they're having fun. Look at this one. He's on a snow tube and he's in the air. Finally, they're tuckered out and getting sleepy, so They slowly gather up their things, and one by one they go. So if your snowman's grin is crooked, or if he's lost a little height, you'll know he's just been doing what snowmen do at night. The end. Wasn't that a lot of fun? Well, now we are going to make a snowman at night of our own. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, friends, now it's time for us to make our very own snowman at night. You can either use blue paper or black paper for your background, or you can use some white paper and color it whatever color you'd like. What you're going to need is a pair of scissors, some glue, some white paper, and some black paper. If you don't have black paper, you can paint white paper or color white paper black. You are also going to need a pen or a pencil or a crayon and some sort of circle to trace. Miss Debbie has two different plates here that I can use, a paper plate, and I have a little sandwich plate here. And the first step that you're going to do is make your snowman. This is our snowman at night. He's looking up at the moon. So you're gonna pick a side, whichever side you'd like to make your snowman on. And you're gonna make sure that the circle shape that you've chosen is touching the bottom of your paper. Then what you're going to do is slide your plate over just a little bit so that some of your plate is hanging over the side of your paper. As you can see from this picture here, this isn't a full circle. Part of the circle is cut off, and that's why, because we are putting it over here to the side. So now that Miss Debbie has that here, I am just going to trace the outside of my plate. And that is my snowman's face. So that's what I'm going to start with. Now the next part is a lot of fun because we get to use our fine motor skills. We get to strengthen our fingers by ripping paper. Now you can't rip anything else around the house without permission, but today you have Miss Debbie's permission to rip up some paper and use it to make the face of your snowman. And of course, snowmen are white, so we're going to use white paper. Miss Debbie has already started tearing some paper here, but simply what you're going to do is take your paper and use your muscles and just start ripping some paper, just like so. And have lots of fun. The bigger the pieces, the less time it's going to take you to make your snowman. Miss Debbie made hers with small pieces, and it took me a long time. So this time around, I made the pieces a little bit bigger, just so it won't take too long to make our snowman. So now what you're going to do is take your glue or your glue stick, and you're going to glue a section at a time. So Miss Debbie's going to stay inside the line that I made. I'm going to put a little bit of glue here, and then I am just going to take a piece of paper and stick it right on here, just like that. Then I'm going to take another piece of paper, this side's a little bit rounded, and I'm going to glue it on top. And you're just going to keep going and going and going until you have completely filled up the face of your snowman. Debbie's going to do it a little bit faster here. And just keep going. It's lots of fun to glue. Miss Debbie likes to glue things. I'm putting some glue down here. And just keep going. There's no wrong way to do this. You're just gonna cover up your snowman's face with paper. Now, if you don't have white paper, another great idea would be to use either toilet paper or Kleenex or tissue paper that you can find when you make gifts for people and you put them in the box or the bag. If you have some white tissue paper, that could be something that you could rip up and use for the face of your snowman too. So Miss Debbie's almost done. Sticking all my pieces here. Here we go, look at that, it's almost done. I think I might have I may have ripped up just enough. Oh, maybe not. But that's okay. You get the picture. Then I'm gonna put a little bit of glue down on here on the pieces that didn't really stick down too well. So there's my snowman's face. Now what I'm going to do is I have cut up some black squares, and I'm gonna need some for my mouth and some for my eyes. If you have a googly eye hanging around, you could use that for one of your eyes too. I think I'm going to use my black paper. I've already cut out some here. Doesn't matter what size your squares are. And just cut some of those out. Just like so. And just going to put a little glue on the back of each one. And I'm going to make my eye first. And then I'm going to make a happy. I'm going to make a happy snowman. With a big smile. Here it goes. A big smile. There we go. And what do we need now? That's right, we need the carrot nose. You can just cut a piece of orange paper. And however big you want your nose, you're just going to cut it out just like that. And then put some glue on the back of your nose and stick it on. Now we said this is at night. Our snowman is out at night. So Miss Debbie thought it would be helpful to make some stars and a moon. You can either use some white chalk, or if you have a white crayon, you can use that. If not, you can use yellow or whatever color you have. And the simplest way to make some stars is to just make two lines that cross. And just have fun with that, adding some stars into the night sky for your snowman. And if you want, you can do a moon. I'll color over this star here. A big circular moon. Just keep going round and round in circles. And that's your moon. Miss Debbie might want to make hers glow a little bit, so I'm going to put some yellow on the outside of my moon, just so it can shine in the sky. And I have also included some printables in the email, one of Olaf the snowman, and another one that's a snowman that needs to be decorated with eyes, nose, arms, buttons. So have a lot of fun with those coloring sheets, and I hope you have fun making your snowman at night. Okay, you're good.